Hi, guys, it's Megan from Vigilante Vibes, and we are here to talk about the third episode of Daredevil Born Again. And it looks like we're all traumatized again. Well, before you watch this, just know there's going to be every spoiler. So keep that in mind. So, starting off big, Hector died. Like, I knew he was going to die. I said in a few videos that he's gonna die. There's no way he doesn't. I mean, it's comic accurate, and plus the actor Camar De La Reyes has sadly passed on. Speaking on that really quick, I really hope his family knows how well received and loved his character was. He was only in a few episodes, but he still made such a big impact that I just hope they know. And it's sad that he's not here to see how people have reacted. But he did do an incredible job. I loved so much about how he portrayed Hector. It was powerful. And then he died. And that was powerful too, but it leads to a few different things. First of all, that was not Frank Castle that killed him. That was not the Punisher. The Punisher is not a vigilante for hire. The Punisher, he sets out to kill the bad guys, unalive the bad guys. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. But he doesn't do that. And if you'll remember, Mayor Fisk called this entire trial what did he say? An absolute miscarriage of justice. So he's made it pretty obvious that he's going to go after every single vigilante, which he does in the comics too. And I actually really want to see that happen. So why wouldn't he bring in some dirty cops or ex-cops, whichever ones they are, to take out all the vigilantes and then frame Frank Castle for it? That's where I see this going. But like I said last time, my theories don't tend to pan out. But they should, because I think they're good. But I guess no one really thinks their own baby's ugly, I guess. But yeah, so a lot happened. It's kind of wild because there wasn't much action in the show. It was all court case, lawyer-esque. And it was still had me on the edge of my seat. Like, when Nikki Torres said, "No, I was asleep all night. I thought I was going to punch something." Like, how dare you? They gave you a place to hide out. They kept you safe. All you had to do was tell the truth. They even gave you drugs. What is your problem? But also, why would you... I understand you give him a little bit so he doesn't, like Cherry said, you don't throw up on the stand or any of that. But it's like, y'all know paranoia is a thing too, right? Should have just gave that guy some weed or some boxing. But I'm just starting to ramble now. But it was another incredible episode. They continue to impress. We're on the third one, and so much happened. But so very much. But there was a few things I caught that I was interested in. I want to know why Mayor Fisk has all the bloody cut up knuckles. Matt Murdock does too. And I think that shows a really great parallel between the characters. But what happened, Fisk? Who is not breathing anymore? But I don't know. I just want to know. I like all those little things because there's so much happened that we didn't see. There's a whole period of time that we didn't get to see anything. And I just want to know. Another thing is that we actually saw the first painting from Muse. When Cherry goes to take Nikki Torres to court to serve as the witness before he turned out to be a punk, more than we thought, we can see the graffiti of the Punisher skull logo with the word "triggered," which is very funny because Matt Murdock just got into a little bit of a tussle in the bathroom with a police officer who has the Punisher tattoo who seemed very triggered. So I thought that was very funny. But this is from Muse because his little signature can be seen right below to the right of the artwork. It's also very stressful because there is a lot of red surrounding the Punisher logo. And if you know anything about Muse, he uses his victim's blood in his work. If you want to know no more about that, make sure you check out my breakdown of Muse as a character. He is super creepy, super dark, and I am here for it. But yeah, it's very strange. But back to White Tiger, in the comics, White Tiger, he does die. That's very, very comic accurate. But who is to pick up the mantle, if anyone? If you'll realize, we found out him and his wife don't have a daughter, but he does have a niece. In the comics, the first person to pick up, to assume the name as the White Tiger after Hector, was actually Angela Del Toro, his niece. So is that where we're going with this? Because if so, I'm really down, and I hope it's Jenna Ortega, because I just need some of my theories to come true, you know, just to get me through the day. So yeah, I think we might be seeing Angela Del Toro coming through as the White Tiger. He lives with them. She knows he's the White Tiger, but I do wish we got a little more story from him before White Tiger died. I want to know, like he says, it's a part, the White Tiger mantle is a part of him. It chose him. I want to know how. I want to know all that. I feel so robbed because I wanted so much more time with him, and I just love all he did with the White Tiger role. It was really great. But there was other thing that like had me bouncing in my seat. Did anyone else pick up on the Miles Morales reference? As soon as they said, we have testimonies from this person, Officer Morales, I was so excited. I looked at my husband and I said, they said Officer Morales. And he's like, who is that? I was like, oh my God. Sometimes it hurts. It's just a little bit of bullshit, you know? The disrespect. But I think this was talking about Officer Morales, who is Miles Morales' dad. We already know that Aaron Davis and Miles Morales are in the MCU somewhere. It's been confirmed in 2017's Spider-Man Homecoming. So, but yeah. Again, back to White Tiger. He was shot and killed. It was so quick, but I knew he was going to get shot and killed because the comics, and you know, there was those rumors that would have it. Apparently there were leaked photos of it a long time ago. I never saw those, but I just found out about them today. But man, it's just so damn sad. It's so sad. I'm so mad that happened. But does anyone else think that Mayor Fisk is involved with White Tiger's death? Because I do. Or is it Vanessa? I feel like, I don't know. I could see it. I think we are to assume it was Mayor Fisk, of course. But like Vanessa's just there looking evil. I want to know what her deal is. And if the rumors are true that like Foggy faked his death, could that have to do with Vanessa too? Because in the comics, she's the one that faked his death. Well, he faked his death twice. Once he did it, once Vanessa did it. So it's like, what does she do? What is she up to? What is she involved in? Because we're meant to keep her in the back of our minds with the little bit we see of her in each episode. Why? Wow. It's interesting. I feel like something big is going to come out about her. But like the saddest part, of course, you know, Hector died. We saw how corrupt the police system truly is. But like the saddest part that got me was the end credits. Well, when the credits started rolling of the third episode, you heard tree frogs. These are the tree frogs from Hector's homeland that Matt Murdock promised he would be able to go back and visit. He promised he would see it, go back to the island beaches. And why'd y'all have to do that? Like, who hurt you? My gosh. It was very, very sad. And that's only the first. We're only on the third episode. So it's like, what's about to happen? What remember, Marvel television, they're usually save all this big trauma for episode 5. We don't know what's going to happen in episode 5, but I feel like they're going to stick to that because they should, because I kind of dig it. So it's like, what's going to happen then? You already killed off 2 characters. And like, we haven't even been introduced to Muse yet. Do you know how terrifying that is? Like, we've already lost 2 characters. We've already saw so much corruption, so many villains. And they're the scary kind of villains because they're like, these could actually happen in real life. These are real villains. Corrupt cops happen all the time. And we haven't even been introduced to Muse yet. So it's like, what are they going to do? Who is Muse going to kill to show how big of a threat he is? Not Karen. I'm going to tell you that right now. We are stuck with her. If you're new to my channel, Karen irritates me all the way down to my bones. But yeah, we're stuck with her, I feel like. Unless Bullseye gets involved. Is it going to be Heather? Because Heather does die in the comics. But she hangs herself. So. I don't know. But, fantastic episode. They hit every single emotion. I'm still stressed about it. I rewatched it this morning and I was just like, oh my God. Like, they are not messing around. And they made it so clear. So, that's my review for episode 3. I just kind of spoke from my heart today, so I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to wherever you're watching or listening to this so you don't miss any more of my reviews, unboxing videos, character breakdowns, episodes, guests, all that great stuff. If you want to feel like a true hero, you can like and share this video. I don't expect you to, though. It's okay. But if you do, just know, like, it'll mean a lot. So, besides all that, have a marvelous day.